Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. I'm still on, I'm going to try a different way to upload to YouTube and see if I can do that. I may have to use Mozilla or I don't know. I usually use the Cyberlink or something. It's a director thing. Anyway, don't need to hear that. You need to hear about some news, although the primary reason for Triple H's television absence is his commitment to the upcoming WWE movie project, The Chaperone. He's also been nursing some injuries. Sources have conveyed on F4WOnline.com, the Wrestling Observer newsletter, that he is more hurt than first thought. I tell you what, I've never been more hurt than I first thought. I usually am worse. Independently of the potential effects of his injury could have a delay on his return to WWE television, comes a storyline that's scheduled a SummerSlam feud between Triple H and Edge may be scrapped. Edge is currently a part of the main event picture on Raw. We'll miss some house shows later this summer to film WWE's Chasing the Hawk. So now we got a bunch of movies interfering with wrestling. What's the deal there? Correspondents say that Layla is far and away the most popular superstar during WWE's visit to the troops stationed in the Middle East. Was there nobody else that went? Although her looks probably don't hurt, but the word is the popularity instead of due to how friendly she and caring she is, taking the time to talk to nearly everyone and making them feel special when she does. I'd try to do that to her too if I had a chance. Anyway, in just a day after promotion started with advertising Bryan Danielson for his first post-WWE booking, comes intrigue topic on WWE's Facebook account. Alright, I was telling you about that yesterday, a little bit of it. WWE Universe has asked Facebook on their wall, asked fans to weigh in on the hottest topic of the universe, whether or not the company should rehire Danielson, the NXT graduate, or Bryan Danielson. They could hire both of them. It's been the hottest topic. They said Universe and like, everybody's talking about it. So anyway, should WWE, you put on there like, dislike, whichever. So far, since I'm calling this in, or whatever I'm doing to this, anyway, I guess I'm videoing it in, I guess. Anyway, more than 5,000 fans have committed to the new comments by adding, and they're being added by the second. I would suspect so. Anyway, an independent wrestling group called, now I can't believe this, it's Universal Championship Wrestling is now doing shows called Road Wild in Sturgis, South Dakota, at the Full Throttle Saloon on August 13th. Well, you may remember that WCW ran pay-per-views from Sturgis, and it was called Road Wild. Anyway, free admission to the UCW show will feature wrestling in front of a biker crowd, just like WCW used to do. Names like Scott Norton, Al Snow, Scott Steiner, the Barbarian, and Ron Simmons are advertised for being there. This is the part I can't hardly believe that WWE is not saying something. Is UCW uses WCW names for other events like Nitro, Super Brawl, Spring Stampede, Clash of Champions. The promotion currently has the champion, believe it or not, it's Tommy Dreamer. And their poster has several former WCW and WWE stars, including Sid, Ivory, which I kind of miss, Buff Bagwell, which I kind of don't miss, but he's okay. David Flair, Disco Inferno, Glacier, Paul Shock, Juventud Guerrero, Rick Steiner, Jazz, Scott Hall, and X-Pac. I mean, they're there, and they're actually there. Ultimo Dragon, and others. Like I say, it's just kind of odd they're letting them do that. And apparently they're a decent-sized organization to get those people to come in. I'm sure not at every show, especially Hall and X-Pac. People in WWE indicate that WWE is asking fans about the about the Facebook thing. I'll let you know tomorrow how it's went. You know, how many up, how many down, and you know, how many actually checked in with that. F4W Online, by the way, former TNA knockout star Roxie, which I don't know if you've seen the pay-per-view or not, but she took a hell of a gash with the microphone to the forehead. Anyway, she wrote the following on her Twitter yesterday. Her first public comment since you know, being finished with TNA. Of course, that was a career-ending, or not a career, but loser leaves TNA type match at Slammiversary. Anyway, she says, "I'm so excited. Today is my absolute first day off in about 2 or 3 weeks. Says I'm going to relax, take out the pup. I don't know if she means puppies or not. But maybe she got a dog. And hopefully go see Pop. Thank you for all your support. It means so much to me, and it's what I for sure need right now. And that and a way to cover up the effing scar." Former WWE star Rosie and Jimmy Wang Yang were backstage visiting old friends at TNA live event in Columbus, Ohio this past week. Shannon Moore apparently suffered an ankle injury at the this week's taping of Impact, and it doesn't look like he's going to be missing anything anytime soon, I guess. It looks that like the newest stable in TNA is going to be called Fortune, and it's going to be led by Ric Flair. Members of the group look like it's going to be Beer Bunny, AJ Styles, Kazarian, and Desmond Wolfe. They go through a ton of, they try different formulas and things in TNA, and it just gets you really confused. I mean, you could have a guy's face this Thursday, and then all at once next week he's the worst thing in the world. They confuse the heck out of us fans. Former WWE diva Stacy Keibler was at last night's Lakers-Celtic game in Los Angeles, which you know who won by now. Since leaving TNA, I got to read my letters a little bit closer. Since leaving, it's WWE. Danielson has been booked to several independent shows in the next coming months, and he's going to be wrestling for Chikara on June 28th in Detroit, AIW in Cleveland in July 4th and 5th, I think. WXW in Germany on July 23rd. Evolve in Union City, New Jersey, July 24th, it looks like. And Dragon Gate USA in Philadelphia. And the 30th in California for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Danielson's been the talk of Ring of Honor too, which he was in for quite a while. And the officials there said that the two sides hadn't come up with an agreement yet, but Danielson won't be able to appear on any Ring of Honor TV shows, DVDs, or pay-per-views until his 90-day non-compete clause is done with and expires with WWE. Eric Bischoff opened last night's Impact broadcast announcing that due to personal reasons, Scott Hall no longer with the company, and the band were stripped of their TNA tag titles. A tournament has taken place to determine who will face the Motor City Machine Guns for the vacant belts at Victory Road.